Rick has a knack on coming up with like tagline. Like he is so gifted in that area, so he has a slew of them.
Okay.
So our issue is we don't really know which ones to trademark first. Do we trademark all? I mean, he has too many for us to trademark.
Okay, so your question is, where do you start with trademarking all your different brands, logos, slogans?
Yes.
Okay, so 3 things I would say. The first thing is, which ones are you actually using to sell things right now? Because when you file a federal trademark application, you can file either based on the use you already doing or your intent to use something in the future. But if you're going to file an application based on your intent to use something in the future, you really will kind of be in a holding pattern with the Patent and Trademark Office until you start using that slogan, word, logo, whatever. And that's not to say
already using it. We are already using it.
Well, the one you mentioned, but I thought you said you had so many.
Right. Yes. So the other ones, okay.
Yeah. So if you're trying to figure out where to start, you can file applications based on an intent to use, but every 6 months for 3 years, you'll have to pay a little bit of money to the trademark office to let them know you still are planning to use a trademark and that you're making progress toward using it. If you're filing trademarks based on things you already used, you don't have to do that. You still have to let the trademark office know every 5 years and then basically every 10 years that you're still using a trademark, but it's just less things for you to have to do. So that's one consideration. Are you actually using the different brands and logos and designations already? And even if you aren't using it yet, but you plan to, I'm not saying you shouldn't apply for trademarks for those, but the real key to owning and having a federally registered trademark is use. That's how you're going to continue to tell other people you own this trademark. That's the way you're going to build a strong brand, by use. And it can get a little expensive. So if you're doing it yourself, it's maybe $275 or $325 per application. If you're using a lawyer, it's probably $1,000, $2,000 around in there dollars. But my point is it's going to add up at some point.
Yes,
if you're
it is.
continuing to file federal trademark applications, and the way you keep them is by using them. And so you would have to be sure that whatever you're applying for is something you actually use or you have an intent to use, and you're going to do it pretty quickly, unless you're going to be okay with paying it a couple $100 every 6 months for 3 years until you do. The second thing is, which things in your umbrella of companies would you be upset about if somebody else started using in the same way that you're using them? You know, like if you have a list of 50 different taglines and logos, all 50 likely are not that integral to the business right now. But which ones, if somebody else today started using, would you really be pissed off about? And so that's another way you can prioritize.
Got you.